Just doing another quick video on carb cleaning tips. If you're having any running problems with your bike or anything like that, it could be just as simple as a carb clean. So basically I've stripped this carb down, which is a Janshi 80 copy of the PW80 2-stroke 3 gears. Having problems with high revving, and on stripping this carb I found that there was a bit of muck in the bottom of here, which is partly obviously to it. And obviously what I do is, instead of people come, I end up using a compressor, and I blow air through this, clean it all out, and I blow compressed air through all these little holes to make sure that there's no dirt and grime in there and everything like that. I blow through all these, make sure everything there is clean. And what you do is, obviously you have your main jet, and then you have your idle jet, and you want to be able to see. If I hold these up to the light first before I do anything, because you want to make sure that you can see through this, you can see light through it. If you can't see light through your idle jet, then that's obviously the main cause of the problem, is you're not getting fuel through, which is obviously problems with non-starting and stuff like that. In the low revs you'll have problem. If you're just getting it started when you're holding it on full throttle, that's your main jet that takes over. Obviously you have a little number on here which tells you the size of your main jet. So all I do is I just blow it all through with a compressor, make sure there's no dirt or dust or grime in there, make sure it's all clean. I clean the little nip and I make sure that the point on top of there is still pointing that and not broke. And what I also do is, when I put my floats back on, I inspect them, make sure there's no holes in them, and obviously make sure that they're clean, not holding any dirt or sticking when I put them back in. And then just as simple as that. It's just all you do is you take it out, you place stuff in the right order so you know where it's to go back in, and obviously, and then you try to start it up. On a base model on these, obviously I turn them out, I turn the air screw, you've got an air screw there, to 1.5 turns out, and I start the bike and see how it's ticking over, see how it's turning up, see if it's running okay. If not, I get it to a decent tick over, so it's ticking over. I let the bike warm up for a couple of minutes, and then what I do is, while it's on tick over, turn the air screw left or right to find the highest tick over of the bike. Get the engine RPMs, you want them as high as they'll go, left or right. If you turn them so far, they will start climbing back down, climbing up, or they'll start crawling back down. So what you do is you just turn it very, very slow and give time in between for the engine to adjust, and you find the highest RPM of the engine. And then once you've found the highest RPM, or where you're happy with it, that's set that screw. And then you just, all you do is just adjust that screw down, and just to lower the RPM until you're happy with a nice tick over of the bike. And then that's it. So you don't need any specs of manuals or anything like that. All you do, simple things, 1.5 turns out, get the bike started and warmed up, turn that screw either way to find the highest RPM. Once you've found that, adjust this down, and you should be good to go. And that's it. Just make sure when you're putting it back in that the rev slide goes in and out of there, not sticking or anything like that. Make sure there's no dirt. Also blow through every hole that you can see. You want to blow through, make sure that the 2-stroke oil feed ain't blocked up, because you don't want it starving of oil for any more problems. Thanks for watching.